Check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind-the-scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee.
Hey, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Classroom of the Elite starting now. Oh, YaBoyRockLee des.
Adorable des.
Nasty.
Yo, we are jumping into Classroom of the Elite. One thing I want to get off my chest, we're off the jump. I never heard Classroom of the Elite until our good Patreons and YouTubers kept recommending it to me.
Get that plot off your chest, boy.
The only reason it's important is like I watch a show like this, I say my jokes like the community expects me to, and then these new viewers come through, hear the jokes, don't know the origins, and they come like just strong, and it's like, bro, you don't even know.
Channel canon is important.
Channel canon is important.
These college students are out here grinding for these points. And y'all keep mistaking them for high schoolers. They're in college. Respect their G. They have high school diplomas and GEDs
You knew
already.
exactly what jokes I was talking about.
Yo, nigga, it's been pervasive. Cause I was able to finally go back to season 1 of Classroom League since we're done with it, and it is pervasive. Like, y'all niggas don't read each other's comments. Y'all don't understand the running joke. Running jokes are a thing. Y'all understand running jokes?
And there's still gonna be comments after this.
Oh yeah, it's never going to stop.
This is the starter. This is the intro. Like, how did you miss this whole portion?
They literally
skip it.
I could watch them. Yeah, they skip
I'll have
it.
to show you the graphs one day. They literally
only
22% of people usually watch an intro now.
So you have to live with this thing. You have to live with this. So people are gonna skip, and the mass majority of people are literally only gonna watch the reaction part when the anime is running. So if you say something wrong, bad, and you clarify it in the beginning or the end, most people won't listen to the clarification. So that's why the first things you ever spit out is like, you have to realize and accept that that's what they're going to believe. I'm not telling you to change your thinking, you just have to accept it, is what I'm saying. I just started accepting it. I said a joke, I clarified the joke at the end, they didn't listen to it, right? Like, yo, back to the Black Panther trailer, I clarified that I realized that was not African war paint. I clarified it, I know that I did. Multiple times at the end. But the people only watched her reaction, so they only hone in on the first time I said my remark, and then when I correct myself, they already disappeared.
What was it?
Oh, you still don't know? They just look like that.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, so I said it was war paint because people don't normally look like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all. Don't worry about it. But I'm just saying.
I wasn't all worried about it. It did numbers.
And because it did numbers, that's why I got those kind of stuff. Like, oh, you're not my usual group, so you guys are going to attack me.
I said something about Atlanteans. I got to go back and see.
No, you're right, though. You're good.
Oh, it was right?
No, you're good, bro. You're on the right side of history.
There was really Atlanteans? Yo, niggas in the sea, son. Oh, sorry.
But the fact that you guessed it is kind of like you're supposed to just know that they were. By the way, we were not supposed to do a blind reaction. We were supposed to do our research, read the comics, and then do the reaction. Even though we know comics, we know a little about here and there, but we're MCU people. We're MCU people. But we're MCU people at our core, and then we how do you call it? There's a little bit of a difference between us, but we'll know different anime or different comic. I think I know the most anime. I know.
You know the most comics.
Anime
you know the most comics, DC American cartoons.
But it still is not enough.
Still not enough.
I think you know the most like canon comic stuff. I know like random comic stuff.
I'm pretty sure I know.
Not canon.
I'm pretty sure I know more Marvel comic stuff or DC comic stuff.
You definitely know more.
Oh. Okay. You're the same page. Yeah, we did the same thing.
Like, you know how I know random facts about stuff?
Yes.
That's the kind of stuff I would just randomly be like, oh, I know this from this thing. And then you'd be like, what?
Oh,
Where did you see that?
She'll just have a random
I've
fact,
seen it.
date, and I won't know that date. But I'll know concepts, ideas, that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's get back to Classroom of the Elite. Sorry, patrons. So, last episode, Darkable, please lead us to the promised land.
So Suzune lost. Well, not Suzune specifically, but Group C technically lost. They got second place, not first.
Yep.
I think their vacation is over, or at least I hope they are. I'm tired of being on this boat. I want to get back to school. I want to know what the points are officially, because I know in the comments certain people be like, okay, so this is the levels and stuff, and I don't read it, but for me, it's like I want to see it. I want to see it on the screen and be like, they placed this out of all of it.
I thought in the last episode they literally revealed the end, like, because
They did the end like challenge. But I'm talking about like when they go back to school, how are they classified? Like class A made this amount of points now, and what are their like numbers? So class C caught up, but now they're back or whatever, you know what I mean? Because the points are all weird. And class B, where did they place? They never changed. So it's like, is class B at the end because they never did anything? They didn't improve or disprove. And class D and C are what? They tied, and class A is still at the top with the class points. That's what I want to know. I just want to know that much.
From my understanding, A, B, C, and D are all still in the same order, but the gaps between them have closed considerably.
Okay.
Class A has lost and dropped down the closer to Class B. Class B hasn't really made no progress. They're just kind of still at the same spot. D and C have made decent increases to get up, but everybody's in the same standing.
Okay, I still want to see the numbers.
I agree.
Because before it was like,
in season one, at the end of
100
every
points or something, it was
at
like
the
sad.
end, and season one, at the end of almost every episode, they almost told us everybody's class points and then where the classes were ranked. But since like the last 2 episodes of season 1 and all of season 2, they haven't done that. So I feel you on that.
So when I go in the comment sections of this, well, this is a harder series, but when I go in the comment section, I'm just looking for what you thought about this episode or this character, right? So if I start seeing Matt's, like the rankings, I'll typically dip out. Oh, what's going on? This, like, I don't really look for that. What did you think of this episode, right? Who stood out to you? Who's your favorite? Who do you like from this episode? That's how I particularly look for it.
I do kind of like Kay a little more since the last episode. I do want to see her a little more. I just want to see how she acts and stuff. Since he's joined forces with her and manipulated her.
No, it's an
joined.
Absorption of her weakness.
He's manipulated her and has promised
He
to
annexed
protect
her.
her.
I don't know if you call it manipulation.
He did
She wants
It was
part
manipulation.
of it. Okay.
It was manipulation
Hear me out.
because he plotted everything the way he did purposely. So when she was down on the ground, he's like, I filmed it. I have the video. So if you need it, I will get them in trouble for you. But you got to work with me.
I don't disagree. We agree on the facts.
Now, how he phrased it and how he did everything was like, and the fact that he said like, spread your legs and stuff was trying to show her dominance. Even when she was complaining like, I'm not going to do that, and she was opening her legs, it was clearly obvious like he knew she's all talk, like he can control her. That was like a sign of dominance. So for me, he's fully in control. It's not an alliance, but we're gonna look at it that way for now. But
hear me out.
It's all.
I agree with everything you're saying. The only reason I said is not. It is a manipulation. The only reason at the end of it, I'm like, yo, it's not that bad. It's what she wanted anyways. She was just aligned with the wrong nigga from the jump. She was aligned with somebody who wasn't strong enough, wasn't willing to do what it takes to actually protect her. Which is why he needed her to go through all this bullshit. That's why it's not manipulation. He just needed her to see that that nigga you with is not him. I'm him though.
I was hinting at him not to argue with the manipulation. I saw you look at me with a little glance.
Everything you said was right, except for the fact of denying that it's manipulation. It's still manipulation.
It is.
He actually acknowledged it.
I acknowledge it's manipulation.
Now, he did what I do.
But the end goal is, he needed somebody to control. She wants to be controlled. It's beautiful.
For me
it's
personally,
not wanting
the reason
to be
why
controlled,
it's
it's wanting safety. But in that sense, she will give up her control for safety, what most of us do, you know?
He has it interesting because he really, I'm going to say, first I'm going to say it's manipulation, right? But he walked the gray of manipulation, right? Because a lot of times it was negligence or complacentness. He's watching something go through, right? But, you know, whenever the environment is not its natural thing and you know a little bit more than the other person and you use that to your advantage to get what you want out of their relationship, whatever, I'm going to look at it as manipulation. And that was a key thing, like you said. You said that he recorded things, right? So what he did is, it's like, yo, I got the proof.
Yeah,
I got the way to help you.
He said next time they
So
step
it's no
to
longer
you.
organic. Like once it's not organic, the relationship, the bond, and you in place or participated in things that made it non-organic.
But isn't him admitting to her that he got it all for her? Is that not like a release of the genjutsu? No.
So this is what happened. This is what happened, right? The manipulation started as soon as he emailed that girl that he wanted revenge on her. And he set up.
You know what? That is a very key part.
That is when the manipulation started. Everything else was a coincidence. Everything else was a coincidence. Him running into them, him hearing the story, him watching them actually fight. That was all like, okay. Free will right there.
I learned from the
but
boys.
that moment, he decided to email those girls and say, "Be there at this place. No one's gonna interrupt you." And he filmed it. That was the point.
No spoilers. I learned from the boys. Season 1, episode 8. if a dork will mention manipulation, right?
I had to remember. I was like, what apples are you talking about?
No. I got. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Even as a man, I'm thinking that wasn't manipulation. You don't think this girl has? Like, I'm not even gonna do all that.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I had one
manipulation.
more point and she literally blew it out the water because I totally forgot. He's the one who told the girls exactly where to find him. I was gonna say if Ayana Koji wasn't there, she was gonna get bullied no matter what, but it's not true. They caught her in the boiler room because of him.
It's not organic.
Even I was gonna say it's not organic. But I'm like, once he says, oh yeah, I got the video for you. Yes, I was just watching. But he tells her that and gives her the video. I'm like, the Genjutsu's been released. But you gotta remember that I didn't remember.
He also
wait.
didn't give the video
No, I
to
see what
her.
he's saying.
He also didn't
Wait.
give the video to her.
No,
He
I
said
got-
he
No,
has
he
it.
gave it to
Wait,
her. I swear I thought he gave it to her.
Because of the phrase he said twice.
He said,
if you manipulate someone, right?
Uh-huh.
If you're in the process of manipulating somebody, and then right before you get the yes out of them, you're releasing Genjutsu. Let's say you're manipulating somebody, you get to the end point, and before you get the yes out of them, you say, oh, by the way, I've been manipulating this whole time. So you're gonna say yes or no. He believes once you confess that you've been manipulated.
it's a little less worse. I'm not saying you're exonerated. I'm just saying if the person understands that you manipulated them but choose to work with you anyways, it's almost like
But the manipulation can include that you reveal that you manipulated them, but they're already okay.
I agree with you. If you have manipulated someone, right? Someone manipulated me to do what they wanted to do, but they confessed right before I gave them an answer. It is then up to me to decide whether I want to continue this relationship.
But you know that the manipulation can include.
But the manipulation stopped as soon as they confessed that they were manipulating me. The manipulation still
I hear what you're
happens,
saying.
but it stops there because then I know, and I'm like, oh, okay. So you manipulated me. All right, I'm still gonna do this, or I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm out.
Most
I'm out.
manipulation doesn't include choice. Once you give them choice, it's almost like you're exonerated, but not quite.
I'm gonna say the most wild shit then. I also believe that you can manipulate somebody, tell them that they're being manipulated, and even when they give you the yes, they have still been manipulated.
That's
I
true.
believe
I
that.
think so too.
Yeah,
Because you put them in a situation where you can only
They
get
can
yes.
only say yes. And that's the only situation that
I
it
have
would be like
manipulated
if
you
you're
to
being
the
honest.
point that you're cornered, and I've told you you're cornered.
I'm your only
so what are
option.
you
And
gonna
even
do?
the way you process the information, that of itself can be manipulated. But a lot of people are gonna say no.
Honestly, it's
I'm
what?
gonna be in the outskirts. A lot of people are
No.
I
I think what you're saying is actually accurate. I'm just trying to defend my man Ayana Koji from whatever dirt he's doing. But I totally forgot he snitched and he was like, nah, this is where you can find her, and then went to watch.
Honestly, it all depends on the situation and the scenario. We need all the facts before we can make a
No,
decision.
yeah, I agree.
So yours is right. It's valid until like you put it in an example that it's not valid, basically. So the comments can say it's wrong or right, but it just depends on the situation.
Situational.
It's
We agree
all
on the facts.
situational. This situation, she was manipulated completely, 100%.
Yeah, she was.
We're on the same page.
I almost had your back, Ayana Koji. I almost had your back. I can be useful. Manipulate me, nigga. Show me these college girls.
No.
It's still a good discussion point.
Yeah.
I applaud you for having the cojones to go against, because I was a bitch. She said manipulation. She said manipulation. Lee was like, nope, I ain't fucking with it. She is right.
I throw hands.
Yeah, if y'all haven't subscribed, that's a good time to do so. We got full reactions, discussions on Patreon. If you like our content, smash the thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
Also hit the bell for notifications and be sure to click on our videos so you can stay on your recommended feed.
If you're enjoying the YaBoyRockLee crew, go into the description, hit that Discord link so you connect to us and the community.
Alright, we're jumping into Classroom of the Elite starting now.
それが優待者を探し出す鍵だった
Oh, there was something. There really was an algorithm.
一ノ瀬さん、イブリさん、軽井沢さん。
Oh,
That's lame. That is so lame, but genius.
It's so simple, you're supposed to overlook it almost.
その法則ってすごく簡単だな。それ知ってる。
That's me! That's me!
決勝まで出るのは容易じゃない。
K's best girl.
自分のクラスの優待者だけじゃ法則に
Why is this guy here? Didn't he reject her?
ただリュウエン君は別だ。彼は早々に法則にたどり着いたんだと思う。けれどミス独裁政権では不満を溜め込む人間も少なくない。
Facts.
それはどうかな。統率力の維持、そう容易ではないのでしょうね。 そうかもしれないね。
Girl, don't you start.
こういう話し合いが持てて
I
嬉
think
しい。
it's because she finally got caught looking at him.
仕方ないでしょう。今後も一人じゃ攻略できない試験があるかもしれないし。
I like how she sits with him now. She's just like, all right.
そうである以上。
She gives me puppy vibes, you know? Like, you gotta take care of her now. Like, it's his job to take care of this girl now.
孤独の戦いには限界がある。
He does, literally.
He quite, yeah, he
That was the deal. That was literally the deal.
の授業が増えることに。
Oh, there's gonna be a sports festival? Oh, that's
But
gonna be fucking
there's points to
competitive.
that too. There's points to that
A
too.
lot of universities get together and have a serious college competition.
Rules,
Oh,
teams, points.
10 place for
points.
4th.
Affect the red versus red.
どう受け止めるのもお前たちの自由だ。どちらにせよクラスに大きな。
Yo, is it gonna be a martial arts arc?
It'll be running, swimming. Ooh, we'll definitely get swimming.
The entire school.
A fire pit.
および A クラス。
Oh.
Oh, we're working with the best team.
Ew.
Oh, wait, no. If Class A is still under that guy, they're gonna lose.
Really?
Nah,
Oh,
this
yeah,
nigga
no, no, no.
Nah, we know who really gonna carry them.
お前があいつと接触する機会が
Her
Oh, her
brother.
brother.
とか。
Yo, he really be spying on people.
I see that now. He really does, bro.
二度は言わないわ。
But it's all an accident. Like, he never means to be there.
What you gonna do with that?
He just happens to be there at the right time.
But hear me out. If I come and I overhear you having a conversation, my
Walk
duty is
away.
thank you.
敗北のペナルティ
Third
Piggyback.
place is last and enter loses. Oh wow.
The piggyback consists of 4 people.
筆記試験の点を得るってなんすか？お前たち
ほ
の想像通りだ。試験に補填できる点数を得る。
Oh shit. So you could just be a jock and be horrible in class.
This class specifically needs to win so they can get those points. Because their tests are always like,
下位10名にペナルティ
oh
There it is.
no.
Yo, last place loses 1,000 personal points too. I don't know if y'all caught that.
I did not.
It says lowest
I just saw the
10.
penalty.
So
Oh, she got it.
this gotta get the majority on top.
次回筆記試験における
The bottom 10 first year placers.
Lose 10 points.
Yeah.
That's
テストの点数引かれんの？すべてプリントに記載されている。
you think this group would be good at sports. Usually the bottom class is usually the sporty group, you know?
Dash, hurdles, pole, ball toss, tug of war.
誰がどの順番で参加するかを決め次第。
I'm going to tug of war. I'm the anchor. New shawty suits.
No.
I think this is literally background characters.
They look like we were about to get a close up and I was like, it's been too long.
ポイントの増減や仕組みは特別試験とほぼ同じよ。確かにな。内容は
Is there anything against cheating?
は違う。
Just don't get caught.
Just don't get
例えば筆
caught.
記試験、下手な小細工を打ったところで体制に影響はない。
He's just saying that they meant that.
Not really. Let's say you buy a bunch of weights, right? And each of you tie it to your hips in a tug of war. That helps. Right?
That's the kind of cheating I'm fucking
That's the
talking
kind of
about.
cheating I'm talking
Hell
about.
yeah.
They ain't pulling us on the
He's
other
talking
side.
about what you guys are talking
Yeah.
about.
誰かを欠席にさせたり、
Oh damn.
途中でリタイアさせるような
Oh damn.
強力な一手が欲しいんだろ
Look at you, all three of y'all. Me and my boy Aikanuka GGG Bubadum. Same thought process.
Bro, if there was like a discus toss, I'd be like, I want a discus that's like 3 kilograms lighter than everybody else's. Y'all throwing 15 pound, I'm throwing 12 pound. I'm probably gonna make that bitch sing.
You guys need to know your strengths. And
If you're
then
not cheating, you're not trying.
in this school, yeah, that's how it works.
決まりだろ俺は推薦競技に全部参加するぜ
And all they gotta do is make sure that nigga loses and then he's ass.
勝てる最善の組み合わせで戦ってこそ最大限のポテンシャルを発揮できる遅い人と組んで確実に
Yes!
Thank you.
That's the shit I'm
Thank
talking
you.
about.
作戦って運動が不得意な人が勝つ
We just don't need to place in the bottom 10.
Yo,
That's
Dorval's
the
on it, bro! Give me that! Give me that! Dorval's
I've
on it,
been
son!
saying that, man. Split into teams. That's,
プライベートポイント
I have to talk this reaction.
bro, I'm
gonna
more
react.
worried about Class A, honestly, because they're going to figure this out, right? But Class A has been on a losing streak, and we don't know who's going to be in charge after this.
入賞したらもらえるテストの点数が大きいし
Be Class B. Just stay constant.
得点に頼らなくてもいいよ普段から勉強しておけばいいだけ
Ooh, let her know. Read a goddamn book.
Focus on the
3
fundamentals.
まで自分の運動能力で3位以内に優勝できる競技
Third, she's not even saying it first.
Exactly.
What you good at?
There's not one
Yeah,
person in
sit the
this
fuck
room who
down.
could do it. Unless they're doing it alone, like solo matches. Oh.
堀北さんの
He was texting her, wasn't he?
Yeah.
悪いんだけど全然ピンとこない
He
One
did
show
that.
that he talks to, one that he texts, and then wow, that's crazy.
Yo, I'm telling you, I know it was him, bro.
Yo, he got a side one for real.
Just to make her go against her.
It's a very vague
堀北
objection.
さんほど頭良くないし
Oh, remember back to when she goes,
Why'd that piss her off?
Oh,
That's
but her
me.
eyes. She looks scared too.
全然わかんない
I just don't get it.
何がわからないのかしら全部バカにもわかるようにそれでクラス一丸となって戦っていけるのそのつもりの提案よ
oh shit.
Eh.
私はどっちの気持ちもわかるって考えて
Switzerland over
That's
here.
me too.
大会を取った人も納得できるような
Cause you have to accept that people are gonna straight up lose.
Yeah.
みんなはどうなわけ軽井沢さんが反対するなら
Oh,
私も反対
That's all she needs.
私も軽井沢さん
He needed to test her power. I
本
see.
当に彼女が反対するから反対理論的じゃないわ
It doesn't need to
ク
be.
ラスにはあなたたちのような愚か者は絶
Damn,
対
Marita!
現に私は嫌他にも同じように嫌だって思ってる子がいるもの
She did not make a good stand at all.
北さんもっと優しい人だと思ってたのに
Ah, damn.
平等に東京で
I thought we did vote.
You just taking a nap, bro.
I'm in shock watching this play out, and he really is napping.
綾野浩二君安心しろ俺は二郎
I knew it.
That means you don't care about the result.
He's testing her power,
He's
bro.
just he's just testing it.
How much clout does he really have?
He
with
has
this?
all
Wait,
the
there's my
girls.
man right there with his arms crossed.
Oh, he didn't
didn't
vote
vote
either.
either.
Yeah.
軽井沢さんの案が発表
Wow, and 2 people didn't vote. It could have been a tie. That's all the math I got for today. Done.
俺は全部の競技に出るぜ
My man Pseudo.
いいから俺様に任せ
He's
て
gonna get waxed in every single one.
Nah, he's gonna get hurt or something right before the competition.
I like Hurt more. I can't see my man Pseudo
If-
getting waxed.
honestly, at this point, yeah, that's their best bet.
シーンを聞いておきたいんだけど得点があるのは3位までなのだから
I knew it. I knew he did it.
運動能力で3位以内に入賞できる競技がある
Kushida's opinion.
私どっちかっていうと堀北さんの意見に賛成だったし
I think it made sense.
岸田さんに振るのもよくわかんなかったしで
He wanted to see your
私には
power,
ルール
yeah.
は何
She called it an order. Damn.
じゃあそれ以外で一つ教えてあんたって何がしたいわけ
Don't worry about that.
今のクラスを A クラスに上がれるだけのクラスにはしてもいい何それどんだけ上から目線なの
Yes.
今度の体育祭では D クラスから裏切り者が出る裏切り者ってもう行けここは目立ちすぎる
It's gonna be that first shotty who was talking all that shit. Made her ass sit down because she ain't have nothing better.
I'm gonna think it's one of the guys. I don't know.
Really?
Ain't no male traders.
It does seem, yeah, it does feel like it should be a girl, but
It's always a girl.
Maybe it'd be Horikta. Who knows?
it's definitely not gonna be her. She wants Class A to be.
82.4だ俺
Look at his biceps. God.
俺お前もやれよこれ
Coin's not
Oh,
doing shit.
damn.
Yeah, keep your ability as a secret, my boy.
俺綾野コーチ
Uh-oh.
He's gonna do it so lightly so he doesn't have to do it.
Well, I just realized this dude is third.
What's the
Pseudo's-
boys' average group strength?
He's gonna do 61 or 55.
この束を鍛えることで握力は向上するつまりある
Wait.
程度のこれでいいだろ
I bet you he could pull over 100 easy, bro.
That's
Sounds
why.
way
That's
too
why I said
controlled.
Pseudo was third. I saw 2
Yeah.
people above.
う45とか言っても50くらいだと思うよ
Oh,
Oh,
Pseudo
no.
just exposed them.
いいけく
His face, he's like, wait,
Did
what?
he make a
pissed.
mistake?
Well,
60は
Yeah, he's
yeah,
pissed,
he
bro.
made a mistake.
Pseudo played him. Did you see Pseudo when he was walking past
He did
him?
look a little too happy, like, "Hi, I
Yo,
caught you" or
Pseudo played
something.
his ass.
I don't
bro.
think Pseudo
But I don't
played.
think he did it on purpose.
I
I
think
think he thinks 60 is average because he's the worst of the grade. Remember, he doesn't know any better.
Maybe. Pseudo looked
Average,
too happy,
average
bro.
is different to Pseudo because he's operating with other athletes.
Yeah,
And remember, that's why even
average is
Pseudo's
for
not even.
athletes.
There's average and there's average among athletes. Two
Honestly,
different numbers.
I kind of blame him for that. He shouldn't have trusted him. He should not have
That's why I'm
trusted him.
surprised. So you can't include him in the average of like
Look at him. Yeah.
track. That was actually mean of me. Just realized what I did.
速い方のリズムに合わせるのは当たり前でしょ。
Well, they both have to work together, or you both fail.
Yeah, one of these shots is definitely gonna be the traitor, bro.
Oh, poor Sakura. Cheerily trying.
Oh no, she has the most to carry.
努力することを放棄している人には合わせる
Listen to your ass, Harikta.
This is why he had to go with Kay.
Facts. Yo, break
Give me your
Now
leg.
he's gonna humble her.
Yeah, he's gonna run a race with me. Yeah, he's gonna humble her.
どうしてあなたと男女の二人三脚もあるしパートナー
Thank you. Whoever says about to humble her,
Me.
you right. Do her dirt, Ayana Koji. Go ahead. Go
合わ
ahead.
せるのは難しくないんだ
This should be her match over there.
分かってるわ
Oh damn! Don't do her like that.
Yup. Yup.
Damn, I knew you was
Just like
gonna
that,
humble her,
nigga.
but watching
Yup.
this wrong.
Just like that, nigga.
She might be the top of her of the females in that category, you know. So
大切なのは相手を見ること相手に主導権を与える
Damn. I love this shouty though. I really do.
I do, yeah.
お前と俺ともう一人で白
One
組の
other.
偵察に出る船での試験地球グループの裏切り者
The Earth
Group traitor.
あいつだ
Oh.
and she's gonna do it again. That's the traitor. That he was talking about with Kay, right?
I think so. I didn't think it was, but I really was blaming one of these other shorties I was chirping.
The real question is why?
Why what?
Why would she betray the group?
Kushida?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say individual points.
I thought it was because she's in Suzune's group, so naturally it just made sense to betray Suzune.
That's what I was thinking. Honestly, she just don't fuck with Susan,
But
bro.
I meant just now, like in this. Why would she betray this group now? Since it's all Class C, it doesn't. But it could be again. She's just her jealousy kind of revs her up. So if she's jealous of Suzune right now, it doesn't make sense. So it's like, what is the reason? I don't get
I
it.
thought they implied that she already betrayed them. Not just she's gonna betray them right now. She's already participating.
She's already yes.
Correct.
I'm talking about like now
All right.
though, because
see
I'm
what
taking it as
happened.
she's the traitor now.
So that's what I was saying. Someone probably just pays her off. But it's important to remember that she has that double-sided nature to her, and she doesn't like this girl in particular. So what you're working with, I'm a co-sign. I just happen to think this college anime just sometimes distracts me. I just happen to shit.
Tooted.
I really lost it.
I
I
think,
just happen to think she's being paid off. Sorry.
I think if she's doing it now, it's for one reason. It's like just to ostracize her from the group, because she's gonna like kind of egg off of like the fact that she's already kind of on the bad skirts with the girls. So now it's like, oh, now's my time to really get her off with everyone. But
No, now I like what you're
it really
saying.
doesn't make sense.
So there's a traitor, right? And Harikta.
Suzune.
Suzune had a plan, right? Then you had Kay adding a rebellion, right?
And
if you
had
know the
her-
traitor is hypothetically trying to make Suzune look bad, well, Suzune's original plan was gonna be different, but Kay got involved. I don't have any solution. I'm just marinating
"Kay,
with that scene.
Get her involved with it after. I think he sussed her out because of the fact that she asked the question, get her involved, ask for her opinion, and she said, I like both ideas. When in reality, if she was like, she's liked by anyone, so she could have literally said her honest truth, and it would have been Suzune had the better option, but she's just gonna side with both because she still has a grudge against her.
Yes, I'm back with what I was trying to work with.
It seems so selfish.
It's one thing to take down Suzune because you hate her and the whole thing is her idea, right? But once you start like spreading out her ideas and have the whole class kind of buy in it.
Oh, she likes that. She's gonna want that.
No, not really that. It's like, well, now you're no longer taking Suzune, you're taking down the class. So who are you against? The class or are you taking down Suzune?
I think she's not thinking like that. I think she's thinking she just wants Suzune out of the picture.
No, we agree.
Okay.
But I'm working with whatever Ayakoji is planning hypothetically, and I still haven't worked on the solution. Just gonna reveal it. I'm just like trying to keep up. Like, this is what we have right now. People hate me, right? So I literally do this. I will sometimes have an opinion and not say it, because when I say the opinion, whatever, okay? But if you can say the opinion, there are some moments I'm like, yeah, that it needs to be delivered. Especially if we're making a critical thought about females, right? I can't say what I want to say. So if I say I already know people are gonna jump at me, but somehow you can get it, the information out, yes, that's what we need.
I'm gonna start emailing Adorable. I'm like, Adorable, yo, say that.
Yo, so even if people were hypothetically against it or they were scheming or whatever, it's like, oh, the psychology, whatever. Like I said, I don't know the final answer, but it's just interesting that we went from Suzune dictating what's going to happen to it being almost distributed where the class is now participating on it. And with that, I'm just going to let it marinate. And then when the plot is revealed, hopefully I didn't miss out anything because I was marinating on it.
I do, even though I made the theory or what it was. I hope it's not that, because I feel like, I don't know, that's such a bad character trait to have. Like, she's letting her jealousy and greed kind of make it out to be that way. So it's like, really, you're putting that in front of the group? Like, this is going to help the group. And overall, you'd think everyone here is trying to do it. But hers is like, it's so, like, she wants to be liked by everyone so much that she's willing to sacrifice everyone's, you know, their scale right now. They're wherever they are in the points for Suzune to be hated. It's just like, you could have found a different time or just waited a little longer, but she's just kind of, I don't know. I hope it's not that. I hope
let me
it's
take
not.
let me take what you're saying. You can still have your hope and have a good outcome, possibly, because you said that you hope that she doesn't want to destroy the class, right? If she just wants to just hurt one person, one thing, right? So yes, that's why there's a possible scenario for Ayakuji to distribute it, because if she doesn't want to hurt the class, now she comes to a roadblock. She's like, oh, this is your plan, this is your plan. My friends are involved, the people I care about, it's their plan. Damn, I'm just stuck, you know? So because of what you're hoping for, that could be exactly what he's trying to pull from her. Yeah, that she won't do it. But right now, if it just comes from Suzune, which is exactly what you said it, because like, so you screw the whole class for just Suzune. Apparently, yes. So he needs to remind her, hypothetically tug or whatever. May not even work out like that, but there's this hope is what I'm saying.
Well, he said it would. He told Kai basically like this is gonna happen. They're gonna give all the sauce about our you know, ideas and stuff. So he didn't say they're gonna lose though, but he said that they were gonna know like what we're planning on doing and stuff. So
that's where it threw me off. He said that this sports festival will create a traitor. And then at the end, he says, we already have a traitor. So I'm still trying to figure out that stairwell conversation. Was it that I know there's a traitor and it's Kushida and she's going to betray us again? Or is he saying, damn, we already have one traitor.
And we're
the
gonna
sports
get another
festival is possibly going to make another. So I need to snuff it out before it happens. That's the only part of this where I'm really like, damn, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I think that's a possible thing, but I think the questioning...
I missed that detail.
I think the questioning of when he sent the email and he said make sure to include her opinion, that was the trigger for him to realize like, oh, she was the past traitor, basically. Like, he sussed her out. But we still, like, it's still possible. There's two traitors.
That was the,
one
she's no longer
before,
looking out for our best interests.
Yes.
It's like, everybody here objectively knows that Harikta's plan is a good plan. But I want to hear what Kushida's going to say to see if there's a possibility that she might have done something weird. And sure enough, she's like, well, I like both plans. When you know she's trying to get Harikta's favor. Never forget, she don't like Harikta because she wants to be Harikta's friend just so she can like see her true side. That's always her main motivation. It's not a hate for Harikta. She really hates Harikta because Harikta won't let her get close. Everybody else lets her get close. So,
that and Suzune started taking attention away from the guys. Like, Pseudo has a crush on her. So.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm just nodding and saying to marinate again.
Right? When you hear it, when you remember that Kushida actually wants to get close to Harikta, not destroy her, get closer to her, and she's only mad because she can't.
I like getting close to her. It's the not destroy her part. I don't
know. You're right. Fair. I can't put that in.
She wants to get close to
her. You're
her.
right. She wants to get close to her.
The why, we don't know.
So because if you remember she wants to get close to her, you would assume when it's a good plan and you'll get close to her, you would co-sign her, stamp her. Kushida, this is your moment to make sure. Yeah,
man,
you see?
No. But like I could still keep working towards the same kind of thought. Right? So if she was the traitor originally, right? She's been leaking information, and you're right. She does also want to get close to her, right? Again, by
Ayana Koji.
Ayana Koji, putting her in that public position, right? Where she's being faced with Suzune, right? Now she has to. That's what I like both. Because now she's trying to have
that
both
was
words.
supposed to be her answer. Her answer was supposed to be, if her motivations that he remembered was the same, she would have co-signed it, stamped it immediately. Because she's begging for Suzune's favor. You know what I mean? She wants to. That was an opportunity for her to be like, wow, maybe this
That's
girl
not what I was
isn't
saying,
trash.
but yes.
No, I know. I didn't know
okay.
what you're saying, but yeah. But anyways, yeah.
All I was saying
That's how you
was
sussed her out.
that's pretty much it.
That's it. That's how you sussed her out.
Yeah.
She was supposed to stamp the cosign on Farikta. She didn't. He's like, oh, so now you sus.
That's not what I was saying, but
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll take it. It's only because I was saying, and so you'll finish it. I don't mind you finishing him. I just had like, good. I like what he's saying. That wasn't. Even though he's finishing the statement, that's not where I was gonna go with it.
I was just, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I was just cutting you off.
Yeah, literally, bro. So I don't mind. It was like, that's not what I'm saying though. It's adding.
Because I know, the reason I'm cutting you off is because like, I know we're not saying the same thing.
Oh.
I know we're not saying the same thing. Why
don't you just let me finish it then?
You're interrupting me.
Huh?
We were interrupting each other. That's
okay.
all it was.
Oh, I didn't catch it. My bad on my end. I didn't catch it.
That's straight.
Now I don't know what to do.
Well, say your point.
I can't get back to it, but I don't catch when I was interrupting him, so just my bad. But
we're just talking about Kushida back and forth, what she may or may not,
yeah.
why she got sussed out.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, my bad. But thanks for calling me out too.
No, it's my bad. We both just started to each other. I'm like, no, you don't know what I mean. And you're like, no, that's not what I mean. I'm like, but you don't know what I mean, so how can you know what I don't mean?
Clear,
that's all it was. It was just a back and forth. I'm like he's not hearing me, and you're like, he's not hearing me, and we just kept interrupting each other, bro. That's all it was.
No, yeah.
That's literally what it was. That's why at the end I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, I see it. I was like, just stop. They can just stop.
I don't know how it started, so I had to just replay it. My bad, bro.
Probably me.
I really don't even remember. In my mind, I was trying to say something, and the interruption
So what you were saying was when she was getting questioned and she asked
But who interrupted who?
Well, he interrupted you.
Oh, thank you.
Right before you said what you said.
I ain't got no wallet.
But he was trying to end his point, and then you interrupted him. You said, yes, that part, and then you were going to add something different. But then he thought you were correcting him, and he was like interrupting you saying, no, that's not what I meant. But you know what he meant, and you're like, I know what you mean. I'm trying to say it a different way. And you guys kept going back and forth.
That's honestly how it
That's how it happened, yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know how it happened first. I just know halfway through, I was like, oh, fuck. How do I back out of this? I was like, maybe if I clear it up, he'll understand. But it's like, I can't.
I was trying to back out too. That's why I kept saying.
We're trying to leave, nigga. You know what? From now on, I'm just gonna take the silent route. That's what I did in the beginning.
That's why I was like, that's your point. That's his point. So all I was trying to say is, when y'all niggas come through, that is not what I was trying to say. Deal with him. But I'm a quiet down. That's why at the end of Dirk was like, well, just say your point. It's like, I kind of feel out. I just don't want the repercussions or whatever, because that wasn't what I was trying to say. So he's just gonna have to take the credit for it, and I'm trying to exit.
Bro. I understand why it took us so long to pull out now. 20 years, bro. I see. Pulling out's not always easy. That's why you end up with kids.
It's very hard to pull out. I was like, damn. I mean, respectfully, that's your point. Good job. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Y'all, that's his point, though. That's terrible. Oh. All right.
We didn't say.
The video like 3 times.
That's why I pull the fuck out, bro. That's why I only have 1 kid. I get the fuck out of there, man. He's better than me. He has 0. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. We got a full reaction and discussion on Patreon. If y'all like our content, make sure you smash the thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
Also hit the bell for notifications and be sure to click on our videos so you can stay in your recommended feed.
If you want to join the Rock the Elite crew, go in the description. Hit that Discord link so you connect to us and the rest of the Pull Out crew.
All right, until next time, Rock the Elite.
Cool nerd.
Direct the Nasty.
Out. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. The link is in the description of this video, and I actually tweet back. Much love, Rock the Elite.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay.
If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.